It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Here's Durant for two. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Irving brings the ball up court. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To George. And he's going to the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Irving into the front court. Down by 1. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Leonard. To Paul George. From long range, Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by 1. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Dinwiddie. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Notch down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Beverly. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Irving. Here comes the screen. To Durant. Curling inside. Kevin Durant. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And finishes strong.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. To George. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23, Louis Williams. And number 5.
Irving to Durant. Kevin Durant looking good, 4 for 5.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Kevin Durant tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George, great pass, setting up the basket.
2 points. The assist from number 23.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Clippers have it. Beverly to Paul George. With a drop step. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Turns and slams it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Durant across the timeline. 9-point margin. A big finish at the rim. Clippers have got it. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to George. Finish that. Williams. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Williams. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving no good with the shot there. To Paul George. And the finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Here comes some changes. Kenny Atkinson turning to his reserves.
Substitutions.
Irving. They'll get it to Durant. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 14. To Irving. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
To Beverly. Fires the 3, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Nice pass to set things up. Over to the right side. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
George to Leonard. For three, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Kyrie lets it go. To George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.